Hey beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here and welcome. My name is Danielle. Today's pick a card reading, we're going to do an energy check on your person. We're going to check out how they are currently feeling, as well as any messages that would like to come through from them to you. I will be rolling the astrology dice and pulling the initial tiles for extra confirmation at the end of each group. Also, if you are interested in booking your own personal reading with me, there's a few of them linked towards the top of the description box. You can also visit my website for more options. However, I will let you know that the urgent readings are currently unavailable, which is, it says at the top of my website, due to holidays. They will be available again after January 1st. So, but yeah, regular readings are still up there. Okay, so before I show you your crystals and your decks, I would like to give a thank you to today's partnership with Otter Spirits. Otter Spirit is this beautiful company here that is providing us, mostly me here, with these beautiful pieces. If you're ever curious about what my bracelets are and where I'm getting them from, I'm getting them from Otter Spirits. Such a beautiful company. So it's not just about, a pretty bracelet, which is, a bonus. I love my bracelets. But this company, for each bracelet purchased, $1 gets donated to protect the wild sea otters from extinction, which is very beautiful. I love that it's going to a great cause. Also, these gemstones are natural. No gemstone ever falls below grade A. And they go through a lot of different testing. They go through a scratch test, a hard test, heat resistance test, and color inspection as well. Also, each bracelet comes in its own individual box. It comes with a little card that tells you a little bit about your gemstone. It says the name. It also includes like an affirmation or a mantra. And you get a little care guide towards the bottom of it. It tells you which Zodiac signs and chakras your bracelet is connected to. So if you are interested in like healing or chakras, energy work, that sort of thing, and you work with crystals, that may also be a great option for you as well. Now, the bracelet I have on display here is the amethyst. You can't really see it very well with the little tree glowing here, but yes, it's amethyst. And I am also wearing the multi-amazonite or amazonite, I call it amazonite, as well as the turquoise. Very beautiful gemstones. I just love these bracelets. So yeah, definitely check them out if you are interested. And again, it does go towards a great cause. They do offer other jewelry, other pieces on their website as well. They offer necklaces and earrings as well. So if you are looking for something other than just a bracelet, I highly recommend checking them out. They have so many gorgeous pieces. And you could also use my affiliate link and use my discount code for a discount off of your order. And yeah, I believe that's all we have. Thank you, Otter Spirits, for this beautiful offer. Okay, so going in with our groups for today. Well, here I am messing up my cards, messing up my piles. Okay, I should just leave it alone. Group 1, you have the Gentle Heart Tarot with the Peach Selenites. Group 2, you have the Ascension Tarot with, I believe, is the Angelite. And group 3, you have the Mystic Monday Tarot with the Opalite. All right, so timestamps are listed in the middle of the description box as well as pinned in the comment section. And I will see you lovelies at your reading. Hey, group 1, you chose the Peach Selenite with the Gentle Heart Tarot. Welcome. So I'm just going to place your selenite inside of our amethyst bracelet here. So for the energy for your person, I'm going to move these aside and I'm actually going to use this deck here. I like to use a different deck for the energy. Okay, so for group one, where's their person's energy at? Oh yeah, remember to take what resonates, get rid of anything that doesn't. You know the drill. Okay, we have Gemini energy coming through with the Lovers. Three of Wands. Six of Wands. Okay. On the bottom here, we do have Temperance. So strong fire energy coming through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. So your person's energy here, they feel very connected to you during this time. Now, it may be because of the holidays. If you know your person is one of those romantics, or you know the holidays is a feel-good time for them. Now, again, you could be watching this whenever. My readings are timeless. But yes, I see your person is really in the energy of wanting to connect deeply, especially romantically. I do see that your person is getting excited and hopeful, you know, wanting to make some sort of progress and ready to take action. I feel like their energy is really gaining momentum towards something very positive and hopeful in the future for the two of you, for this connection. I do want to clarify the Three of Wands. What are we working towards here? Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is teamwork, collaboration. This is coming together. For some of you, you may even like be planning to work on something specific with your person. Maybe you do work with your specific person. You could be working, yeah, did I say project? Working on a project, working on some sort of collaboration with them. It could even be that this connection, your relationship, is what the two of you are working on. But I do see progress, and we do see their energy is feeling hopeful and optimistic about this overall success of the two of you coming together and working on whatever it is that you're working on in this connection. So very beautiful energy that your person's in currently. I absolutely, personally, I love to see this. I mean, who doesn't, right? I don't think I've ever heard of anyone that's like, yay, you know, your person's feeling terrible. All right. So we're going to keep that there. So let's see how they're feeling about you. Overall, I see so far we have an idea of how they're feeling. They're feeling like they want to connect, move things along, move things forward. How is this person feeling about my group ones? Four of Crystals. Eight of Crystals. Okay, this is kind of in my way. Nine of Cups. Five of Swords. All right. Your person is feeling pretty good. Now, they do recognize that there is conflict, and this could be what the two of you are working on. I feel like I'm getting this energy of they're feeling very talkative at this moment as well. Let's see. Why is the Five of Swords here? Eight of Diamonds. Yeah, they are very focused on and very determined working through any sort of conflicts. Whether it's their own mental conflicts, they want to resolve that. I also feel like it's the two of you. Again, the two of you are coming together to work on something, work towards something that has to do with your future. And I feel like it also has to do with the foundation of your connection. Like I said, I'm getting that your person's in this energy of positive vibes. Whether or not that's something they say, maybe they don't. But I'm feeling this with the Nine of Cups energy for sure. They don't like conflict. They really don't. But I feel like your person also understands that at times there is going to be, you know, opposing ideas and conflicts in a relationship as well. But as long as you have that strong foundation and you choose to work through the conflicts, that you pretty much are unstoppable. Okay, so how are they feeling? How are they feeling currently about group one? Okay, we have Temperance, Sagittarius, Five of Diamonds. They feel isolated from you. The two of you could be planning to get together and meet. We have the Empress. We have Taurus and Libra, and we have the Four of Diamonds. I feel like your person's holding on tightly to you. Like they don't want to lose you, but they feel like they're losing you. And again, it may be due to this conflict, and they want to solidify. They want to build that foundation. Because I feel overall they feel very happy with you. And I feel like this is the happiest that they've felt in a long time. This is the most harmony and peace that they've felt in a long time, especially when it comes to love and relationships. And they do recognize, I feel like your person does get scared when they have conflicts, because they've had situations in the past where they've held on too tight, and it was like they were so afraid that they were going to lose whoever they were with in the past. And I feel like they do feel that with you, but at the same time, they feel differently. It's kind of hard to explain here. It feels like deep down, they know that there's something very special and meaningful about your connection, about you, and the reason why the two of you met, the reason why the two of you came together. But there's that part of them, which could, like I said, it could be their own mental conflicts that they're dealing with, not necessarily conflicts with you. But yeah, there's this fear of being alone and really not wanting to let you go, because they do see you as a prize here. They see you as someone that they would want to have something long-term with. Okay, what else? Someone that maybe they would want to settle down with. This is like these two getting married. The High Priestess. We have Pisces. We have the Knight of Crystals. The crystals in this deck are the Wands. The King of Crystals. Yeah, they want to take action. They feel like they need to take action towards you here. Tower. A strong fire energy coming through. Even though we do have Scorpio as well. Now, this could be a Mars in Scorpio energy. Very, very intense and like action oriented here. I feel like they're receiving signs and like little nudges from their inner guidance and the universe to take some sort of action. They're feeling very inspired to make something happen. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? When it comes to their feelings. Justice. Yeah, they have something to tell you. Some sort of truth that needs to be revealed that maybe they're hiding. That is maybe very unexpected to you because of the Tower. They're coming through, you know, really wanting to bare their heart and soul to you, I feel. Now, if you have been feeling like this has been a little chaotic with your person, a little bit rocky, maybe you're not feeling, or maybe you're back and forth between, you know, feeling at ease, feeling at peace with your person, and then sometimes you're kind of in your head yourself. Maybe you're waiting on some sort of truth or them to reveal something to you. Well, I guess reveal a truth. Maybe something they need to say, something to get off their chest here, because this sword here reminds me of that Ace of Swords, that clarity. You may be waiting on clarity from your person. I feel like there is a strong push, nudge from their higher self to take that action, to take that step. Ace of, not doing reversals. Ace of Cups, yeah. Reveal their feelings. Express themselves. I feel like your person's gonna, may even be like the way they get emotional is very unexpected. It may be out of character for them to really bare their heart and soul, to, you know, even see something very emotional from them. They may be the type of person that seems very, you know, calm and collected. Maybe they don't come across as very emotional or even over emotional. You may even wonder sometimes, like, does this person, like, is this person a robot? Do they even have feelings? But this is saying, yes, your person, they do have feelings. It's just sometimes, depending on, you know, how they were raised and the way they were brought up, society, they may be the type of person that was taught to not show their emotions. Or maybe that's just, yeah, not something they feel entirely comfortable with. But I do see that there is like a strong desire to express something to you here that has to do with their emotions and, you know, being fully honest and transparent with you. Like, no longer hiding anything anymore. This person's tired of hiding things. They're feeling very inspired in this moment for sure, with all those wands coming through. Yeah, absolutely in this moment. Now, I don't know. Depending on what just popped into my head of someone who's like had a little bit of liquid courage, you know, they're like, yes, I'm gonna text them, I'm gonna tell them. I mean, I'm sure you know, as adults to some degree, maybe a lot of us have done that and been inspired through a couple drinks to, you know, bare our heart and soul. I know I've been guilty of that. But yes, I just got that image of this person like, I'm going to text them. Or I'm going to call them. All right, interesting. So, let's check out some oracle cards. We have Hand of Cards. Take a chance. Risk. Being strategic. Options. Not showing hand and gambling. I feel like your person just wants to take a risk. The Snake. competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So with that message of being afraid that they're going to lose you, this conflict or the Five of Swords can also talk about competition. Maybe they have like this fear of competing with somebody else, maybe even specifically another woman for your affection. There may be, for some of you, third party, like another person involved. Again, if you know that's not you, or if you have a strong feeling that's not you, don't worry, don't stress yourself out. It's likely not. It's for those who know that this is actually a thing for them. But we do see, I get like a little bit of paranoia here with the snake card, like looking over your shoulder, you know, this competition, enemy, like really getting paranoid here. So I feel like your person is really scared of losing you to somebody else. We have water signs coming through: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we have Mercury retrograde. Are we in one of those? I don't know. I think we are. To be honest, I don't always pay attention. It's only like when I click on YouTube and it pops up, or Google. So we have electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. So I feel like they are going through a review, whether it's retrograde or not. I feel like there has been some sort of challenge when it comes to communication. They may have even, like, you know, when I said I was, you know, picking up that your person might, you know, in this energy of maybe having a little bit of a good time with some drinks and going ahead and texting you. They may like say something, or maybe have even like typos with the electronic issues here. And sometimes, you know, when somebody texts you or you text somebody else, they may take it out of context, you know, based on their perspective and how they receive and see things. So that's why sometimes texting may not be the best option, or emailing, because again, depending on where your mindset is and who you are as a person and your perspective, you may take things either in a negative way, or maybe like completely misunderstand what the person is saying. So I feel like it's kind of like that. I keep seeing this little reel, and it's a joke between like zodiac signs. I know it's from a movie or a show or something, and it's like one guy is saying, hey, do you want to go out tonight? Or you didn't call me. And the other guy's like, you want to go? And he's like, yeah, sure, we can go anytime. And the one guy's like all chill, and the other one's getting all like heated and ready to fight, where it's a miscommunication. Don't know what show it's from. I remember my mother mentioning it. So, but it's like, it shows like that miscommunication during text. And yeah, so I kind of get that type of vibe here. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like two men. One's like very relaxed, and it's like, do you even want to hang out? It's kind of funny. That's just how this reminds me, what it reminds me of. A little communication barrier. Or I'm even getting some of you may speak different languages, so there may be a little bit of a challenge there when it comes to certain phrases or words as well. But communication is a big thing here. But I feel like they do want to come through strongly and express something. They're feeling very like inspired and passionate right in this moment to take that risk. But they need to stop being so paranoid. All right, so let's get your messages. Gonna grab all my cards here. Okay. I'm going to quickly pause and I will be back with your message cards. All right, let's see what we have here. First, we have long distance relationship. I am sending signs. Are you seeing them? So I feel like they're already trying to communicate with you here. I could stay up all night and chat with you, so you may be chatting because you're in a long-distance relationship. We have angel number 888. That's maybe of significance to some of you. Your person's overcome with emotions. I am secretly in love with you. Maybe they're coming through with a confession for you, and they're like feeling very emotional during this time. Yeah, some of those like Christmas songs can be pretty emotional too, right? We have get to know you more, or maybe they just, you know, they're the type of person that gets moved through even love songs on the radio. It doesn't have to be Christmas. I'm just referencing that because it's the holiday season. You are beautiful / handsome. I changed my mind. I know we have a deep connection. We have addictions, and we did have gambling in that one card, so there could be a little bit of a spending or gambling addiction here. We've shared many past lives together. So this person's like feeling like the two of you have had past lives. Maybe they believe in past lives. They've been studying this. They see how kind you are to others, and they really love that. I feel like you may even inspire this person. I enjoy your company. I would imagine so if they're in love with you. I'm so in love with you, but I hate being around you. That'd be strange. And then we have under your spell. All right, so I want to see what they changed their mind about. Could be about the depth of this, like knowing that maybe they've realized that you have a deep connection. What did they change their mind about? One card. Page of Cups. Expressing. They could be going back and forth. With Page of Cups and Two of Cups. Are they one of these people that go back and forth between, okay, I'm going to share my emotions, or, you know, I'm going to say what's in my heart. And then, you know, they change their minds. And then we have Judgment. Okay, so they've had like some sort of awakening here when it comes to this connection. I feel like you've really brought out the emotions within them. And again, they may be realizing the spiritual connection between the two of you. That you mean more than just, you know, this fling. We also have two cards of a possible apology here. It could be something that they want to say. They need to make things right with you. Yeah, get to know you more. Like really build that, solidify that foundation. Which honestly, you're going to get to know your person anyways. Even as you evolve, even as you grow. I feel like it never really stops. As you continue to evolve and your person evolves, there's always something to discover about each other. And I feel like that's the beauty of these connections. There's always something to learn. There's always going to be an opportunity to evolve. And I feel like they feel that with this past lives and feeling like you have a deep connection. It doesn't feel like just one of those, it doesn't feel like a regular connection to them. It feels significant to them on a spiritual level. All right, so that's what we have for those. Okay, so we have 8th house Scorpio, 8th house Scorpio again. We have Gemini, and we have Aquarius. So there could be an 8th house stellium, maybe Gemini in the 8th house or Aquarius in the 8th house, or there may be maybe a Scorpio stellium as well. Now, if those don't resonate, don't worry. It's just a little bonus, just a little extra. Okay, I'm going to move these and put our little tiles here. Okay, so we have E, O, E, P. I'm hearing Penelope or Penny. E, E, a lot of E's. We have M, seeing poem. We have H, saying meh. We have T, could have Phoebe as well. Phoebe. Ty, could have Tyler or Tyson. We have T. We have A, could have Emma or Emmy, Emily. S, see, could have Ashley, Ashton. We have E and W. Mason. I'm also seeing the word shy, so I mean somebody here, your person may be shy when it comes to expressing their feelings. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it there. So that is what I'm also seeing Amy. Okay. All right, so that's what I have for you, group 1. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys all the best. And if I don't see you until after Christmas, happy holidays. And I'm wishing you guys all the best. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, group 2, you chose the Ascension Tarot with the Angel Light. Welcome. All right. So before I dive into your deck that you chose, I'm going to use a different deck to check out your person's energy. And just like I tell the other groups, take what resonates, get rid of anything that doesn't. Remember, it's general. Don't force messages. These readings are never meant to be stressful. So, you know, if you're finding them stressful, trying to figure it out, it's okay to take a break. Okay, so we have strength. We have Leo energy coming through. May represent you. You may even find sometimes you see more of your energy coming through the energy check. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so this person's holding back. Oh, death. Okay, and then we have Scorpio. I'm kind of feeling like a spiritual awakening in a way, like a dark night of the soul. You know, this person's really trying to have the courage and strength to hold on to whatever that they've had where they felt safe and secure, because there is a transformation happening here. I feel like they're scared to lose control. They're really scared to lose control. I feel like they may even have like a little bit of yeah, a hard time releasing control. Now let's see what this is. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? This person may even come across as stubborn. So I'm kind of feeling like, in a way, a little bit of a trying to embrace and not have, brace for impact, not try to have a tower moment. They're scared. Queen of Cups. Oh, they're trying to hold on to their emotions here. You kind of, this is, oh, 10 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so your person, oh yeah, then we have new beginnings. Okay. This kind of feels like this energy of, like your person saying to themselves, you know, trying to keep their composure, like, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry. That type of energy, like they're really trying to not get emotional. They're trying to hold on to everything that they have right now. But at the same time, we do see like a huge transformation happening for your person. And it is very uncomfortable, especially like for spiritual awakenings. Even big changes in life, they can be a little scary at times. But for example, I kind of assume those of us are here who have had some sort of spiritual awakening. Now, obviously, I may be wrong, but that's that's just what I've always assumed about us in this community. But yeah, so it's kind of like that energy where it's like everything you know, have known, has changed, especially if this person is very like logical before, and you know, it feels like they have had a good grasp on life. Suddenly everything around them is changing, everything that they've always known, and they're having this spiritual awakening. And even if they weren't like a spiritual person to begin with, if all of a sudden all these shifts are happening and they're receiving signs, synchronicities, all of this, it is very overwhelming, right? Because it really messes with your brain. It messes with your logical mind. So I feel like your person is, let's see what this transformation is actually. What is this transformation connected to? Ten of Swords, a painful ending. Okay, so, well, this could be anything. This also talks about mental exhaustion. So your person is going through a hard time, a huge transition. It's not easy. I feel like this is like, yeah, they're being faced with a lot of regrets in life. Could be regrets around a Queen of Cups energy, someone who's very compassionate and emotional, very intuitive. This may also represent you. But I feel like they're trying to not get too caught up in their emotions, but at the same time, we do have a lot of emotion coming through this reading, but they're trying to, then we have the Three of Swords here. They're trying to keep their composure, trying not to lose control. All right, so that is your person's energy. Now, again, it could be connected to you. It may just be connected to things in general. I do want to keep Death here. Okay, let's keep that there. They could be going through a lot in multiple areas, like everything, their entire life may be shifting. Now, let's see how they're feeling about you and this connection. How are they feeling about my group twos and their connection? King of Wands. Page of Swords. King of Swords. Okay, so they're analyzing. Doing some analyzing. They want to know more. Trying to understand this connection, the Devil, but their fears, ego gets in the way here. We have Capricorn energy. We are in Capricorn season, so this may represent that they are strongly thinking about you in this connection right now. They're really wanting to step into the king energy, you know, take action, and like I said, they don't want to lose control. Why is the Devil here? They might be checking you out, trying to get more information on you. Ten of Cups. Maybe telling themselves that they can't have a happy ending or they don't deserve one. Then we have Two of Cups. Yeah, happy ending with you. I feel like they're being told, like their mind is telling them that this is not available to them. I also feel like they're trying to understand your connection. Okay, what else? Two of Swords, yeah, they're conflicted, confused. They don't know what to do. Like, what's right? We have Two Swords here. Obviously, Two of Swords. But this is like, okay, which one's the truth? Which one's real? We have Aquarius. Do have strong air energy coming through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, with a Nine of Wands as well. Okay, so they're not ready to give up. They're struggling, but they're not giving up. They're still pushing forward because I feel strongly that they feel they need to know more. They're very curious. They don't understand everything, and they want to understand. They want to understand this connection. They need clarity. They're confused, and they need clarity. So they're like, okay, I'm getting this. This person is very stubborn. As much as they're driving themselves crazy here, and they're not having an easy time, at the same time, they're like, no, I need to figure this out. Be like that person that's playing the video games all night, you know, trying to crack that code to beat that level. It's just one random thing that popped in my head. They're not going to bed until they figure it out. Then we have Temperance, Sagittarius. Yeah, it's like they can't sleep and have, you know, a restful sleep, a restful night until they figure out what is going on here. And why they feel so drawn to this. Why is the Page of Swords here? Ace of Cups. Yeah, because they're in love. Clarify the Star. Five of Swords. So they don't know. They don't know if they can have their happy ending. Or what this looks like. But they do have feelings for you. They have feelings for you. They don't entirely understand. It's not that they... Maybe they do. Maybe they're like... It could be... Oh, and then we have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck again. Okay, so it may be one of those situations where it's like, okay, why this person? Why group two? Out of all the people I've connected with before, who have had relationships with before, out of all these connections, why group two? And I feel like they're kind of driving themselves crazy, overanalyzing it and trying to figure it out. But at the same, I feel like part of them, obviously it's not easy. I feel like there is a deeper meaning to all of this. But again, they don't know, but they want to understand, and they're not giving up until they figure it out. Clarify Two of Swords. Six of Crystals. Now we have Balance. Stability. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Five of Wands. Yeah, they're conflicted. It's a battle between their higher self and their ego. They're in like conflict with themselves. I don't feel like this is with anybody else. They're completely in conflict with themselves here. Their ego is coming in telling them one thing, and their intuition is telling them another thing. And they're kind of siding with the more so of, okay, I will say they're conflicted, they're confused. I feel like it's very stressful to them, but at the same time they can't move on. And they absolutely can't move on until they figure out what this is, what this means to them. So, group 2, you've done something to this person. How they feel about my group 2s. 9 of Crystals. We have, what are you? 8 of Swords. Okay, you're bringing up a lot of fears and limiting beliefs within them. I feel like they were doing, you know, just fine, and then you came into their life and really shook things up for them. With the 8 of Crystals. Yeah, now they're heavily focused on you. Seven of Chariot. We have the Chariot. We have Cancer energy. Okay, yeah. Very determined, very motivated. Why is the 8 of Swords here? 10 of Swords. Okay, if you have had a painful ending or an argument, yeah, a painful ending with the Lovers here. Oh, goodness, that's such a beautiful card. I love this card. If you've had a painful ending, a breakup, a separation, maybe you've gone no contact, whatever it is that, you know, is bringing up a lot of hurt emotions and overthinking, they don't understand why, again. And it's not an insult. I know sometimes, you know, we may see that as an insult, but there may be the reason why that is because they can't find a logical reason. And sometimes, especially when it comes to, you know, the spiritual journey, it's not always logical. And with the world that we live in, you know, based in logic, a lot of limiting beliefs here, especially that we're taught. I feel like everything that they've known before, it kind of went out the window. And they don't know. You've affected them on such a deep level. You've shaken them to their core. They don't fully understand it. And they need to understand it. Now, their need to understand it is kind of like is because of their ego. But at the same time, I feel like there is a deeper meaning here, especially with death here, transformation. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Oh, look at that. We have the shadow and the light, the shadow and the light again. And we do have the Ascension Tarot with Justice, Truth. Yeah, they're motivated to uncover the truth. Because they feel out of balance and they want to restore balance. And again, they want to understand what this is. We have the Lovers again on the bottom. What this is. What is this connection? They recognize it's something. Queen of Crystals. They know it's something. They're determined to figure it out. Okay, let's see what your oracles have to say. Healing hearts. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. You may be like the first. You may have left this person because maybe you thought they were unhealthy for you. Oh, I want to clarify that specifically. Not today. Not dealing. Hurt. Avoiding a conversation, call, or person. We have boundaries and we have still angry. So I feel like they're kind of not in the mood to deal with anyone today. I feel like it's not necessarily just you. But if you have tried to reach out and they kind of maybe just left you on red, or maybe they didn't respond, this is saying, okay, this person, as we could see in their energy here, we have a lot of heavy cards, and we did see them in these as well. So this person, I feel like they're the type of person that when they're going through a lot, it's just like they can't deal with anybody else. It's not that they don't care. They do care about other people, but I feel like this is the type of person that when their mind is filled with a lot, and I'm sure a lot of us can relate to this. You know, some people need that connection to help get over things or help understand things. Maybe we need to talk to people. Like some people need to talk it out with other people. And then there's other people, you know, the other side where it's like, okay, you know, I need to completely be by myself. I need to figure this out. You know, I can't talk to anybody. You know, my head's too much of a mess right now. There's a lot going on and I just can't. Like there's those other people that go into like complete hermit mode because they just need to silence their mind. It's kind of like they're overstimulated when other people keep coming at them and all they can think about is whatever's going on. And when other people start coming at them, not necessarily in a mean way, but when people are kind of looking to them for whatever it is, maybe connection or, you know, to talk, I feel like your person's kind of distracted and they just can't. They don't have the energy to be able to handle a conversation. Like I said, I'm sure like a lot of us have dealt with that in some degree. Like, you know how you may be online kind of scrolling through reels, but then maybe like somebody pops up into your messenger or whatever, and they want to have a conversation, and you're just, you know, you don't have the energy. You're kind of tired, but you're not ready to go to bed. You're kind of winding down, and you don't have the your mind's not focused to have a conversation. That's kind of what I feel like your person's feeling. It's not like it's anything personal. I just feel like they're like, I just can't. Not today. I just can't. Maybe they're healing. They're focusing on healing their heart. Like, especially if they're going through grief, because this is reminding me of grief a little bit. And sometimes when people are in periods of grief, like I said, there's those people that thrive with connection and need that. They need to connect because that helps them. And then there's the other people who isolate themselves, you know, prefer to figure things out on their own and prefer to go all hermit mode, and that's their way of healing and working through things. And I feel like that could be where your person's at. Like they're the type that isolates themselves because they need to figure things out on their own. But let's see, I'd like to clarify this healing heart before we move forward. Why is healing heart here? What is this? It could be, like I said, if you went through a breakup or you've had a fight and you're not talking, they could be really going through it today. Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're dealing with their emotions. Yeah, they're dealing with their emotions and they can't deal with anybody else. So this person may have even taken some time off work to deal with this as well. Okay, what else? We have commitments. Things are getting serious. They could be thinking about commitment. Maybe not today, but I feel like this has been on their minds. You may have been getting serious before with this. Oh, and then we have cycles. Fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Okay, and this death card does represent endings and then also new beginnings as well. Transformation. What is this cycle? Knight of Swords. Okay, they tend to overthink, I feel. Like they really get in their head, and I feel like this is a pattern of theirs. And I feel like they want to break that cycle. Why is commitment here? Six of Cups. It's like they may have had commitment issues in the past. They have a fear of commitment. We have strong water energy coming through as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have Ascension here. Judgment, Scorpio again. Pluto energy. Okay, yeah, your person, they are going through a lot. Obsessing over analyzing this connection with you and how they're feeling. They're having, yeah, not the easiest day for them. Like I said, they're trying to, like, why group 2? So they may have even, like, tried, or, you know, maybe they were committed to somebody else in the past. And it may also represent that, them trying to use that to analyze why they feel the way they feel for you. Like, okay, if I was committed to this person in the past and I was able to move on from them, why can't I move on from group 2 when, you know, it's not the same situation? And I feel like they're being too logical here, and there is a spiritual meaning. And like I said, they're not understanding. And they're frustrated. But at the same time, you know, I feel at times they're like, their ego's like, oh, you know, why don't you just forget about it and move on then? And I feel like when they're in the moments of feeling frustrated and angry, I feel like they do think about throwing in the towel, but they can't. Because they feel this pull, this need to figure it out. And they have all these feelings. All right, so I'm going to quickly pause, shuffle out your message cards, and I will be right back. All right, so first of all, we have 111 or 1111. So those angel numbers may be significant. 1111 can represent a spiritual awakening. It's also deemed as been dubbed the twin flame number, so that may be significant. We have 555, more angel numbers coming through. Fives are connected to change. My feelings for you have grown. What you see online is not the full story. You and me forever. We have forbidden love. So for some reason, for some of you, this could be a forbidden thing. They love your inside jokes. Are you still with them? Ooh, maybe you're seeing, ooh, you could be the committed one. So that may be why it's forbidden. I have daydreamed about the proposal. They're daydreaming about proposing something to you. You're my favorite person. Text message and phone call. Trying to build the courage to tell you how I feel. I started typing a message, but I deleted it. I know you're the one. I made up my mind. They've been cheated on before, which is interesting. That could be why they're holding back. Maybe they've been cheated on and, you know, maybe there's like some sort of, it could be conflicting with their morals, especially if you're with somebody else. Maybe they don't want to cross that line, but they do have feelings for you. So I feel like they're kind of, that would indicate, you know, that mental exhaustion, you know, really trying to think this, okay, maybe they're thinking I shouldn't have these feelings for group 2 because they're with somebody else, or maybe this person's with somebody else. I'm not really getting that though. And they don't want to do, if they've been cheated on before, they don't want to be the other person that helps somebody cheat. And then we have energetic cords. So that could be something that they're dealing with right now. But at the same time, they can't deny that their feelings for you have grown. So if they are the ones in a relationship and their feelings for you have grown, and they don't want to cheat, but at the same time they have feelings for you, obviously they're going to need to figure out what they're doing there, or, you know, what they want to do moving forward, you know, who they're going to be with. Unless they ask their person if an open relationship is okay, I don't know. But if you're the ones with somebody else, I feel like they're in this limbo of trying to figure out, okay, do I just tell group 2 that I've fallen in love with them? Because I feel like their feelings have grown. So it's more than just, you know, they love hanging out with you and they enjoy your inside jokes. This is obviously, they feel like you're the one, but they may be saying, hey, look, and they do have somebody else. So they may even have other people telling them, but they're with somebody else. So maybe they're not the one. So I feel like they're conflicted here. And I feel like they want to do the right thing. They don't want to hurt anybody. But at the same time, they may just come forward and tell you how they feel and let you decide what you want to do or who you're going to be with. But either way, for some reason, they feel that for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, that this is forbidden. And there may be somebody else involved, someone's committed, or someone's in another relationship, or even dating somebody else. So I feel like for some of you, they don't want to interfere in that. All right. Let's get our zodiac signs. Okay, so we have 3rd house Gemini, we have 5th house Leo, we have Aries, and we have Cancer. Okay, let's move these. We have M, I, could have Mia or Mina. We have O, maybe Milo. We have blank, J, MJ, or Jim. Maybe somebody listens to J-Lo. Could have Joe or Joel. Jolene. We have R. L. Raj. We have E. V. We have Ava or Eva. Could have Olivia or Oliver. We have D. DJ, JD. And VD like Vampire Diaries. We have X. I. It could be an air sign. Seeing Laura. We have F. And H. Seeing Raw like cheerleading. Someone's cheering you on. Or someone's a cheerleader. Maybe they picture you as a cheerleader. Could have Diane. Jared. Could have Jordan. Could have Phil or Philip. All right, I'm going to leave it there. So that is what I have for you, group 2. Thank you so much for watching. And if I don't see you before the holidays, I'm wishing you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, group 3, you chose the Opalite with the Mystic Monday Tarot. Welcome. All right, let's place your crystal here. So before I use your deck, I'm going to check your person's energy with a different tarot deck. Now remember to take what resonates, get rid of anything that doesn't. And sometimes you may find like your energy comes through the energy check. That is okay too. Maybe you want to stick around. But if it starts to sound like it's not resonating, I recommend checking out a different pile or a different reading altogether. There's no reason to confuse yourself or force a message. Okay, whoops. All right, we're starting out with the Queen of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Ooh, strong air energy. We're analyzing. Okay, I feel like this is a very logical person. Could be an air sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. No, that's a fire sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But they feel kind of closed off, like they're in their own thoughts, closed off here. I feel like you may be surprised to know that this person has been doing a lot of thinking. Okay, so what is this Knight of Swords about? Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, an opportunity, a new opportunity here. Clarify Queen of Swords, the Lovers. Yeah, okay, so the Queen of Swords, she does tend to be considered not really a lovey-dovey, touchy-feely, you know, with her heart and soul type of energy. She's very logical. She can be considered like the Ice Queen, very cold. But I feel like this person kind of, that's the way they are with their emotions. I feel like they don't necessarily openly express their emotions. I feel like they kind of keep how they're feeling guarded, because I am seeing like Queen of Swords, she She's honest. She tells the truth. She can be very blunt and, you know, really not give a crap. Like, to me, when I see the Queen of Swords, she'd be like one of those blunt AF readers, right? So getting like that type of energy. It's like she's not worried about anyone's feelings, and she will set boundaries and not let anyone cross them, and she will, you know, cut off your head if you try to cross her boundaries or bite your head off. But I'm feeling like this person is very closed off when it comes to what they're thinking with this connection. Would you see that they are wanting to manifest a new beginning here? That's their energy. And that could be like the way they are when they're working towards a goal. Maybe they internalize everything and they don't allow anyone in because they don't want any outside opinions or ideas to influence the momentum that they're gaining. I feel like with the Knight of Swords, even though he can be very obsessive in his thoughts, I feel like this is also someone who's very determined as well. And usually when you, well, not everybody, but some people, when they work towards, you know, a goal or figuring something out, maybe like a certain, you know, they analyze. I kind of lost my train of thought there. Trying to, passionate. I kind of want to say passionate. Very passionate about their goals. They're very focused and determined, which is kind of like obsessive, but in a good way at times. It can be a little too much, but I feel like this is the type of person that's like, no, I'm not letting anybody in. I'm not allowing anyone to, you know, mess up my game. I got this good momentum going and no one's here to F it up. So this person's very serious in this very serious energy right now, trying to manifest something with your connection. And they're really keeping it under wraps. They're keeping it a secret because they don't want anyone to mess it up. So I feel like your person is not saying anything. I feel like they, even though the Queen of Swords is very truthful, I feel like this person wouldn't necessarily tell anyone what they're feeling about you in this connection. They might even be like, it's none of your gosh darn business type of energy. Except for maybe a little more brutal with their words. A little harsh with their words. They might tell someone where to go. Alright, so that's their energy. Very determined, obsessive, passionate. Not letting anybody tell them what they should be doing. So let's see how they're feeling right now. How are they feeling about you in this connection? Let's see if we can uncover what they're feeling. The High Priestess. The Sun. We have Pisces and Leo. Six of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so they're feeling pretty good. Yeah, this is like all within. They're having this whole connection, dealing with everything all within. It's like you're the prize here. The prize that they're working towards. With Justice. With Libra. Yeah, they're keeping everything internal. Four of Cups. They're not satisfied entirely with the state of some things surrounding this connection. I feel like they want more. And they are, to me, this girl's manifesting her, this Ace of Cups, this love, this new beginning. Renewal, new love. This could be new love. Maybe they're looking to manifest their soulmate. King of Pentacles. The Hierophant. All right. With Taurus. Okay, I will say this person really wants to become the best version of themselves because they see you as a prize. So they feel like they need to match your energy here. Like they want to come through as the King of Pentacles, someone that you can rely on, someone who has something of value to offer you, but also someone with depth who acts with integrity, who is very true to themselves as well. I feel like a deep, meaningful connection, maybe a spiritual connection, is very important to them, especially if they are looking to commit and settle down. We do have, this can talk about commitments, it can talk about values, traditions, also like a higher level of understanding or spiritual level of understanding. And then we have contracts here again with the Justice. So this person feels like the two of you have met for a reason. And they do want to impress you, but they want to put in the honest work as well. Like they don't just want to appear as the King of Pentacles. They strive to be that King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles, depending on the roles. Embody that energy. Someone who protects their family. So I feel like this person does feel very protective of you. And I feel that's also why that Queen of Swords energy is coming through with the boundaries. Like there's certain things. If someone were to say something about you that rubs this person the wrong way, I feel like they would tell them off. But I also feel like they don't reveal a lot about you to anybody else. They really keep it to themselves. This person, I feel, is very private when it comes to their romantic connections, specifically about your connection. Yeah, they're not very satisfied with certain things in life. They want something deeper, something meaningful. What's the Four of Cups here? Queen of Cups. Okay, so they've met a lot of, I feel like they've met, because this reminds me, Three of Cups. Friendships, connections, could talk about soul contracts, friendships. I feel like they've had a lot of connections, maybe even romantic, that weren't very emotionally fulfilling. And they're looking for, this Queen of Cups. With the King of Pentacles. Maybe they could be very traditional with their, their perspective, how they act, how they see things. Maybe they're the type who's they're in his like traditional masculine role of being the provider, the protector, and he may be looking for his feminine, the traditional feminine who nurtures and takes care of her man in other ways. Like they both have their traditional roles. That could be what your person's looking for. Someone a little softer than he is. Not that she can't be a boss babe. She could be. But, someone who has emotional stability and depth to her. Someone who's very compassionate and loves unconditionally. I feel like he may have had, like I said, those other people in the past, but they weren't emotionally fulfilling. And to me, the Queen of Cups is someone who's very emotionally stable. And she's very compassionate. She's kind, she's caring, she's nurturing. Why is the Hierophant here? She's also very intuitive as well. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, he's looking for his other half. You know, he takes care of her, she takes care of him. It's balanced. Their roles may look a little bit different, but it works for them, and he's looking for someone who shares the same values as him, who wants the same things as him in a relationship. And I keep saying him, it could be reversed. I think king, him, but it could be reversed. But either way, this person is looking for their match. Could be two females, could be two men. This could be a woman that you're watching for. Maybe you're the man. Just apply the rules as they would be for you. I'm just reading it as a traditional masculine and feminine here. All right. And again, there's nothing wrong with wanting those traditional rules if that is what you're looking for. I know not everybody's looking for that, and again, that's okay too. So if that message doesn't resonate, you could just ignore that part and take this as this person's looking for someone who is equal to them with who they are as a person. Someone with depth, someone with compassion, someone who cares about others, someone who isn't selfish but selfless, someone who cares about their partner. All right, what else? How are they feeling? We have the Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords. I feel like they see you worth fighting for. Five of Cups, the Hermit. Why is the Five of Cups here? What's the Five of Cups here? Ace of Wands. Okay, so I feel like they've dealt with a lot of setbacks in their life, and they've experienced the opposite. And it's, unfortunate as it may have been, and I also feel like maybe they've experienced some challenges with you as well. This person is seeing this as a beautiful opportunity to discover more about you, feel like you, and also learn about themselves. So I feel like your person has had an opportunity to grow. Again, as that King of Pentacles, they could have taken, any challenges and conflicts or any setbacks as just a loss, and they could have run. But I feel like your person used this to better themselves, to become a better version, to learn. Why is the Five of Swords here? Yeah, they're moving forward from conflicts. I also feel like they're moving forward from people who cause a lot of drama and arguments in their life. And that, again, that could be why they're coming through strong as the Queen of Swords, setting those boundaries, not letting anybody in, not talking too much about their personal relationships. Because to them it's private and it's very sacred, and they don't want anybody else's BS to kind of interfere. Because you inspire your person to go within, to understand themselves on a deeper level. They see you as worth waiting for, worth investing in. They want to invest into you into this connection because they see potential here. They see you as worth fighting for. The Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Yeah, you inspire them to, you know, find their passion again. I feel like you are a muse to this person. We have inspiration here. So I feel like if you've had setbacks with them and there's been like a little bit of disappointments, I feel like this kind of fueled their creative side again. And maybe that's what they needed. I feel like they were kind of mingling with people that weren't very fulfilling, that didn't add anything of value to their life, which sounds a bit harsh, but I'm sure we can all think of connections where it's like, okay, you know, it was more of a lesson than, I guess that could be valuable, the lesson through connections that you make that didn't work out. So I guess but you know, sometimes you think, oh geez, I could have done without that connection. I feel like this person has dealt with a lot of that in their life. It's like, okay, yeah, no more. They may have been on like going on dates with people. Maybe they didn't feel like they had any substance, but with you, there's depth there, there's substance. And you also inspire this person. I feel like they do recognize that you do encourage them to pursue their dreams and go after their passions as well. Yeah, I feel like they know how they feel. They're very clear. All right, so let's see what wants to come through for oracles. We have the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. Yeah, so things have changed. You guys are entering into a new phase, or you're rekindling. There is growth here. There's transformation. We have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repertoire, persistence, and working on it. Yeah, they see this connection as worth rebuilding if you've had a falling out. Maybe the two of you needed some time apart to grow. Both of you may have had some time to grow, experience the opposite of what you want. Maybe it helped you get clear. I find, you know, if we're confused and we're having a hard time, if we don't know what we want, maybe we don't know what we want in a partner. I find, you know, when we experience the opposite of what we don't want, I feel like and this is how I see them, see it as a perspective, as, you know, it helps us get clear on, okay, what it is. It's like, I didn't like that situation, or, you know, I didn't like dealing with these type of people. So it helps you get clear on the type of people you want to surround yourself with, maybe the type of relationships you want to be in. You know, maybe you're a person that's like, okay, you don't know if you want to settle down, or if maybe you want to, you know, date around a little bit. You may be the type of person that's like, okay, you know, I'm going to go on a bunch of dates. I'm going to keep it open, and, you know, keep an open mind and just go with the flow. You know, have friends with benefits, casual flings, whatever. And maybe you come to realize, you know what? That actually doesn't work for me. I'm actually looking for something committed. Just as it could be the opposite, someone who's constantly in relationships, maybe they find that they're not ready to settle down, so they go and find themselves, discover, learn more about themselves, about who they are as a person. Not that you can't do that when you're committed. You absolutely can. And that was also one of my limiting beliefs, that you need to be single to find yourself. That was not my case. Although I was... But yeah, you don't have to be single to find yourself and discover who you are and what you want. But again, I feel like your person has found that they've dealt with the opposite. And maybe you have too. And now you're able to come back together as, renewed individuals, ready to work together on this connection. We have confession. Someone has to tell you something. All right, they have to tell you something. Ooh, intimacy. Sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Okay, so if you've been with your person, they are thinking about that quite a bit. They feel like the two of you are very good together in that that sense. If you haven't been with this person, they're still thinking about it. They're thinking about what it would be like, how amazing it would be, because I'm getting like nothing but amazing energy from that. And I feel like this person's really looking forward to taking this connection to that level eventually. All right, so that's what we have for those. I am going to pause your reading, and I'm going to shuffle out the message cards. I will be right back. All right, let's see what we have. I can't wait to see you. Best friends. So they feel like maybe you met through best friends, but they feel like you're their best friend. Yeah, you're the love of their life. Their best friend, the love of their life. I never thought about settling down until you came along. You bring out my softer side. So maybe they are kind of like a Queen of Swords energy, and you bring out their softer side. They're making big changes. Love that. They may have been the jealous person. Maybe they're making big changes, working on their insecurities. We have, I think we should slow down. So they may want to take it slow with you. Maybe hit the brakes on the physical intimacy. Someone here has blue eyes. Maybe you both do. Every time I pick this now, I think of Billie Eilish's Ocean Eyes. Such a beautiful song. I'm always checking you out. I feel like a kid again. 6 months from now may be significant. It could be an anniversary when you got together, when you met them. Take you in my arms and never let you go. You guys got a lot of messages. Not the right time. If I showed up at your door, would you turn me away? Maybe it's not the right time for them to show up at your door. They do want to reconnect because they can't wait to see you. They are looking forward to seeing you. You belong with me. Being in your presence is very healing. They're dreaming of you. I don't know what a healthy relationship looks like. I only have myself to blame. And 100% yes. So I feel like if there was a downfall, maybe if they caused a downfall here, feel like it was due to them. They feel like, okay, let's actually clarify this. What do they have themselves? What are they blaming themselves for? They may be blaming out in the past, blaming other people for the reason why they don't know what a healthy relationship looks like. Now, yes, there is some truth to that, yeah, okay, maybe they learned through society, maybe through their parents. But I also feel like it really depends on the age of this person. Okay, so For example, just give an example here, me being 40. If I were to sit here and, let's say, blame my parents for the reason why I don't know what a healthy relationship looks like, or blame my parents for anything, I see it's like, okay, it's one thing when you're a teenager, maybe you're in your early 20s, you're kind of figuring things out. And yes, your parents, your caregivers, guardians, whatever, they are there to help, guide you and direct you. But again, those people can only show you what they know, right? So, and especially as we get older and as we evolve, it's like there comes a point where it's not really acceptable to blame people for your lack of healthy relationships. So they may be realizing that now, okay, they have control over their life. They can't sit here and blame anybody else for their lack of whatever in their life. Maybe they've realized, okay, they were young and naive, and maybe they blamed everybody else for their unhappiness or whatever. But now they may have reached the point, especially being that King of Pentacles energy. This is someone who takes responsibility for where they're going in life and their security, their safety. So I feel like they're realizing that, okay, I can't blame anybody else anymore. It's now up to me at this point. Yeah, I may have had unfortunate circumstances, unfortunate connections, and maybe they didn't know anybody better. But again, they may realize that the people around them that they learned from also didn't know any better as well. And while it may have been an unfortunate way of learning things, at this point, there comes a point where it's not okay to sit there and say, my life sucks because that person 30 years ago didn't teach me this. So I feel like your person's really taking responsibility for where their life is headed and the connections that they're making. Let's see, why does I only have myself to blame here? 10 of Pentacles, yeah, for their happiness or lack, where their life is heading. If they haven't experienced true fulfillment, they can't blame everybody else for it anymore. This is legacies, this is family, community. Maybe they blame family, maybe they blame community. Knight of Pentacles, it's up to them to work towards their happiness, their fulfillment. And if they've kept unhealthy people in their life, they may be even asking themselves, okay, if these connections don't feel good, if they're no longer serving me, why am I keeping them around? Why am I not, cutting them out? But I feel like they are. I feel like they've done that, and I feel like they've resolved that. Maybe they are still working on reflecting on certain connections in their life. Especially we're heading into the new year. Maybe they're ready for a complete redo of their life, reevaluating their entire year. That's what a lot of people do around now. So I feel like they're ready for more healthy, supportive connections. And they're choosing better for themselves. They're not sitting in this energy of, my life sucks because of all these other people. Or I can't be happy because of all these other people. Whereas now they're like, okay, no, I'm choosing to be happy and I'm doing what I can to get there. And they also feel like they see you as part of this, as part of their happiness. All right. Well, yeah, it's been like almost, oh geez, we're past an hour and a half. No wonder I can't talk. I do have my water beside me, but I haven't taken a drink. Okay, so we have 12th house Pisces. We have 3rd house Gemini. We have Scorpio. And we have Pisces again. So there could be a Pisces stellium or maybe a 12th house stellium. We have L N, Ellen, maybe Ellen. We have O, could have Lonnie. We have A, Nolan, Z. Hearing like Zola, I don't know if that's the correct spelling. Meredith and Derek's daughter from Grey's Anatomy. We have M, Mona. S, hearing Simone. We have P, S, U, C. We have blank, that could be anything. We have X, I, B, T, BTS. We have U and L. Seeing Lucy, we could also have luck. I'm seeing Clue. Lola. Nina. Could have Bonnie. I don't know what else I'm seeing here. I think I'm just going to leave it there. So that is what I have for you, Group 3. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm wishing you guys all the best. I'm sending you so much love. I'm wishing you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays if I don't see you before then. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.